The Demon King had launched one of his most powerful attacks on Goku, but at that moment, a great energy disintegrated that power and a great light invaded the whole place, leaving everyone present stunned. What is this great heat that my father emanates? It seems that his power has increased in an abysmal way. At that moment, the light that blinded everyone in the place would disappear, and everyone in front of their eyes would see Goku, who had reached a state they had never seen before. Only Kana had noticed something that no one else had noticed. And this one would think, that aura, that power, those eyes, I know them. Perhaps he will have something to do with the celestial deities. It is impossible. But at what moment it happened? I always had my eyes fixed on him, and I never noticed anything strange. How strange. He knew how to do it without anyone noticing, but what a deal he made. I see it in you, Kana, so you've noticed. I shouldn't be surprised. You know then very well. The Demon King didn't understand what was going on, and this one would say, "What's going on, Kana? Why is everyone surprised by this? I don't care if he only increased his power a little. In the end, he only changed his appearance. A Saiyan like him could never face me. Such a pathetic race. A mortal like him wouldn't stand a chance against me. I don't know how you did to disintegrate my power, but surely it was just luck. I pity you, Seal. You only try to make excuses to see yourself superior to me, but you really know that you're already crushed. I tried to make you change. I wanted to show you that we were once friends, but your arrogance prevented you from seeing it. How despicable you are now. How disgusting. Shut your mouth, Saiyan. I get tired of your words. I was thinking of killing you quickly so you wouldn't suffer, but now you've awakened in me, my instinct of a ruthless being, without scruples. I'll make you suffer until you can't bear it. I see, then prove it to me. At that very moment, the Demon King would instantly attack the Saiyan again, smashing him against the rocks again and again. But what's wrong, Saiyan? Can't you do anything? What was that you were babbling about just a few seconds ago? How pathetic you are. He would continue hitting Goku, and Goku was not defending himself. But what was going on? Why isn't Goku defending himself? Maybe that power isn't enough. It can't be. Don't be silly, Kagi. It's obvious. My father's always doing stupid things. He does the same thing, and it ends up taking a toll on him. But this time, he's at another level. The Demon King is no longer an opponent for him. I don't know where he got that enormous power, but it's impressive. But what's up? That's all you got? Don't tell me. I barely felt a tickle. What the hell are you talking about, Saiyan? You're making fun of me. Take this! The Demon King would throw a huge ball of red energy at the Saiyan, but the Saiyan would take it and compress it with his hands. But what? How could you do that? Because my attack didn't work against you. This is impossible. Listen, Sail, I don't care what you think now. The person you are now is not you. I don't want to have to kill you. You were a great friend. Ending you would be a great waste. What do you mean by that, Saiyan? Do you think I'll obey you? The Demon King would attack Goku at that moment, but Goku would give him a little punch in the stomach, which would make him spit blood. Let me talk. You're just looking for me to end up killing you, and I don't want that. What I was going to say, you must allow Kana to do the ritual. Understand, so the curse that your father put on you will disappear. But for that, your daughter Neen must be depetrified first. What are you talking about, Saiyan? I don't have any daughter. I already told you that my father would never do that to me. Seal, you must listen to him, he's right. I'm the person you love most, trust me. But even though you keep repeating it to me, something in my head denies me. I'm so happy with the power that I have now. I couldn't do that. Don't keep denying yourself, you idiot. Then unfortunately, I'll have to kill you. Apparently, the Demon King didn't want to understand him, and he incoherently began to launch multiple attacks at the Saiyan, but they did absolutely nothing. Goku, for the second time without him being able to see it, would give another blow to his stomach, causing him to draw more blood. It can't be. How did he become so powerful out of nowhere? Why is this happening? A few minutes ago, it was me who was dominating the situation. How could he overpower me in just moments? What the hell did he do? I can't allow myself to be humiliated like this. Everything I fought for will only be lost. All my plans were going perfectly, damn it. Sail, I don't want you to die. I sacrificed half my life just to meet you again. As soon as Azuna escapes from my seal, I don't know what will happen. She's very angry for sure. But it seems that my efforts are being wasted just because of your pride. The one I knew millennia ago was not like that. Please do it at least for me. Forget your grudges. Just remember that I'm here. That should be enough. I don't know what they'll do to me, but I'll only allow it for you, because the love I feel for you is inexplicable. Well done, Kana. You did well. I hope you've recovered enough. I think you can give enough pure energy to Nin to finish the petrification of Azuna. Kana had recovered a little and already possessed enough energy, so she would give some of it to Nin's petrified body, and in that moment, Nin's body would begin to slowly depetrify. This would take a few minutes, but Nin was finally back to normal. This one would be stunned to see around her. What's going on? What am I doing in this place? Goku, please finish her off. Don't look her in the eyes. Remember that. I see. So just remember what happened before you looked into Azuna's eyes and turned to stone. Nin, you must calm down. First of all, we're no longer in that multiverse. After you were turned to stone, Kana was able to seal Azuna, so we could escape. Wait, you say I was turned to stone? It can't be. How stupid I am. So in the end, it was me who looked into her eyes. What an idiot. It's not your fault, Nin. We all make mistakes. So they found my father, I see. Listen, Nin, we have to do the ritual to destroy the curse that was put on your father. Kana and he have to do it together. Kana was able to convince him. Then let's do it. I can't bear to see him like that. This will jeopardize your own balance, but you must do it. You must increase your power as much as you can until you run out of energy. You must do it while holding hands. The hell are you talking about? I'll never do that. You must do it, you idiot. Kage, but if they do that, they could destroy the universes. It's a risk you have to take. At that moment, Kana would take Sail and Nin by the hands, and at that moment, they would start to increase all their power without stopping. The balance of the universes were being destroyed. Everything that conformed them was beginning to change, due to this drastic change in the environment. After a few minutes, they had exhausted all their power, causing them to fall to the ground, but they were still unconscious. Kage, that's it, isn't it? That should be Saiyan. He would ask the Demon King if he could remember, but he seemed to continue the same. Nothing happened, you damn Saiyan! What's wrong because it didn't work? You're wrong, Saiyan, of course it worked. But what are you saying? At that moment, seconds after that had happened, the Demon King's eyes would turn white, and he would start to scream. This scream seemed to be endless. While this was happening, he was getting all the memories into his mind that he got for millions and millions of years. Thousands of past moments were going through his mind every second. He was starting to remember everything until... Kana, what does this mean? Why is he behaving like that? What did they do? Don't worry, Saiyan. In fact, it's happening just what was supposed to happen. He's now starting to remember everything, and his father's curse is finally gone. The Demon King continued to remember, until after a few seconds everything had returned to his mind. But because of this, almost the entire multiverse of demons had been destroyed, and billions of living beings had lost their lives. There wasn't much left, but at that moment, that became secondary, because the biggest threat was gone, since he would remember everything. Surprising, now his eyes are no longer red. That's good. At that moment, the Demon King Sail, who had remembered everything, would say, "The hell happened to this place? Brother, I swear I'll kill you. I swear!" I see. So the last thing he remembers was just before he released that hidden power. We'll have to explain to him what happened. Hey, don't you remember anything? The hell are you talking about? Explain to me why I'm in this place. I don't feel the presence of many universes. What's going on? At that moment, Kana was behind his back, and he would turn around and see her. He thought it was an illusion. But she spoke to him and touched his shoulder. The Demon King's eyes at that moment would have shed many tears. But how is this possible? How is it you're back? I don't understand. These people led me here. They were finally able to end your father's curse. I know you're very confused now, but I'm very excited that you're back. I missed you too much, sir. Kage, calm your anxieties. Let me know what happened. Listen, the thing you plan to do now, you already did it. And it didn't turn out how you expected. We warned you to please not do it, but instead you preferred to do it. What are you talking about? I kind of did. That's right, and thanks to that, your father's curse took effect, and you lost most of your memories. So you stopped remembering all of us, even your daughter, Nin. I couldn't believe it that you forgot me. You'll never know what I felt when my own father was trying to kill me. What are you saying, daughter? I would never try to do something like that. I would die first. Just wait. Keep listening so you'll understand. You tried to kill us because you didn't even know who we were, and so we had to escape and look for someone who could end your father's curse. So we went to the Divine Multiverse, and we had to fight a woman named Azuna, but we had finally found her. Kana. Wait, they fought that woman? But how the hell could they fight her? Her power is abysmal. It's impossible. In fact, Kana had to seal her, but that would only serve to contain her for a while so we could escape from that multiverse. And we did the ritual after you almost murdered us. I get it all. So that's what really happened. Damn father. So I wasn't lying about that. I hate him. I almost killed all the people I care about because of his stupid guilt. And tell me, was I able to finish off my brother?
We don't know that, sir. But at that moment, flashbacks would come to the Demon King's mind, and he was remembering some of the things he did while he had his father's curse. And in one of them, he saw how he had killed his brother. He would fall to the ground, and Neen would tell him, "What's going on, father? What's happening to you?" He had gotten that way because he saw he had killed his brother, when really killing him was never in his mind. Damn it. Why did I do this? He was my only brother. The only thing I wanted was to defeat him. I'll never forgive myself for that. Excuse me, brother. Sir, it's not your fault. You didn't know what you were doing. Because all the multiverse is destroyed, don't tell me. It was my fault too. How stupid I am. It will cost me a lot to rebuild all those universes. It'll wear me out. But father, the only thing that matters to me is that you're back. I love you. I wouldn't know what to do if you were never back to normal. But at that moment, the Demon King and Kana had looked into each other's eyes, and he would say, "That woman separated us, and now I have you back. I love you. I never stopped thinking about you. I was waiting millions of years to meet again with the love of my life." They would give each other a kiss at that moment, which would make everyone happy, but this did not last for long. While this was happening, what everyone feared would happen, happened. In that place, everyone would look to the sky quickly because a gap was forming, and a big bright light could be seen inside it. The hell's going on? What's happening? What does this mean? Too bad. What I was afraid of happened. I knew it wouldn't last any longer. What are you talking about, Kana? What do you mean by that? At that instant, a being would come out of the gap, which was really a portal. It was a woman with red hair, and a great destructive aura accompanied her. So you're all here, huh? You really thought that you could hold me back? How naive. I admit that I was surprised. That seal you put on me, Kana, was undoubtedly very powerful. Nothing in existence had been able to contain me for so long. So you had to sacrifice something, so that the celestial beings gave you that seal to imprison me. I know. I knew it wouldn't be enough to contain you, but it would be enough. I'll never forgive you for what you did to me, Kana. You don't understand. The only thing that I wanted to do was to protect you, and the only thing you did was to betray me. Protect me, you say? Don't say such stupid things. The only problem with me being with the Demon King seal was simply because he was a demon. That was the only reason. Because you hate that race for being impure. But in the end, what does it matter if he's purebred or impure? As an individual, he's much better than you. Even though you drove me away from the man I loved, I obeyed you and was faithful to you for millions of years. But really, I always had a grudge against you for what you did. But what are you saying, damn you? Repent for what you did and maybe I'll spare your life. But don't think the same thing will happen with those impure ones. They will not have the same destiny as you. At this point, you want me to repent? How ridiculous you are. I would never regret what I did. If it were up to me, I'd do it again 1,000 times. It's that woman, Azuna, that bastard who ended our happiness. I hate her. How disrespectful of you to interrupt a moment like this. You couldn't even wait this time. I'm not the one you fought before in that multiverse. I've increased my power. And you think that matters to me? You'll die anyway. It's time to finish you off, and I'll finish everything in the process. There'll be no trace of your miserable existence. Everyone in the place was aware of the power of the Azuna deity. The Demon King Sail knew it more than anyone. He had fought against her in the past and was vilely defeated before her power. Thanks to this, the woman was able to snatch the only thing he loved. He felt a huge resentment towards her since that moment. So he would tell her, "I don't care how much power you have. What you did has no forgiveness. Snatching the only thing I loved was a great, unforgivable sin." And what can someone like you do? Don't you remember what happened in the past? What makes you think that now it'll be different? Don't make me laugh. For me, you're nothing but a pathetic, impure demon. Beings like you should have never existed. That's why you're inferior. I only pity you. Azuna, you're worse than what you yourself profane. You call them pathetic. You've not realized things right. As a demonic and impure race, they're much better than what you are and will ever be. I can't understand how you defend these useless ones. You're an archangel of pure blood. You should impose yourself over them. You're a disappointment to our entire race. To prevent more like you from revealing themselves to me, I'll have to erase you from existence so that everyone will understand what happens if they defraud their divine race in this way. I repeat, I'm sorry it ends like this, Kana. I never imagined that you would betray me in this way. Shut up, you damned woman. You'll do absolutely nothing. I'll finish you. Sail, please don't do it. You know you're no match for her. You'd only be committing an act of suicide. She's right. Please don't do it. Remember, you don't even have the energy to fight. It'll take you a long time to recover. I said it would be me who would take care of that woman. I see, Saiyan. So you understand, don't you?
Better accept your fate so you won't suffer. Do yourselves a favor, and your death will be quick and painless.
Stop repeating the same thing like an idiot and prove it. At that moment, Goku would launch himself at the Archangel Azuna, surprising him at that very moment.
I see, so you'll go all out from the start.
Goku would land a few blows on Azuna who would receive them in full, but this barely made her retreat a little. Azuna would hit Goku back in his stomach, and he would fly out of that place, impacting against some giant rocks. Surprising that it was powerful. If I had been in my previous transformation, no doubt that would have left me almost dead. But now that woman needs much more than that to finish me. I must not give her a chance to hit me. If she continues to do so, she'll end up killing me in the end. The force with which she hits each blow is abysmal.
Interesting. You're still standing after one of my blows, so you weren't lying. It seems that you do have a greater power than before.
What the heck? Why did she become so strong? What did she do? In the past, she only needed 2 hits to defeat me, even though I gave it all in my fight. She finished me like a cockroach, but it seems that with this Saiyan, it's different.
We trust you, Goku. I know you can defeat her. You've always been someone formidable. I know you won't let that woman defeat you easily.
Now that I know I can't let her hit me, what should I do? If she continues to make continuous attacks, she won't give me a chance to hit her. I'm in between a rock and a hard place.
Goku, if you get frustrated, you won't be able to think well. You must clear your mind, and everything will come to you by itself.
Goku would understand these words, and he would close his eyes while doing each of his blows. I'm not being fast enough. I'll use the power of the Demon Rage. This power makes the wielder lose control of his thoughts, but in return his power increases bestially. So Goku, seeing that he needed more power, would use the Demon Rage, completely losing control of his thoughts.
It can't be. He's used the Demon Rage. How does he know that technique? As I understood, none of us demons had taught it to him. It seems that he could discover it by himself. Impressive.
Goku at that moment could more easily dodge the blows of Azuna, so this could hit him several blows, making this also shoot out 1,000 miles, crashing with everything in its path.
But how? It seems this technique he used gave him much more power. That really hurt me. Damn Saiyan, no one in my entire existence had ever done this to me. I must congratulate you. You were the first, but I can't stand that someone did this to me.
Goku had lost control while using this technique, but he was able to regain control, even using this technique.
It's impossible. How could he do that? He regained control of himself without losing the Demon Rage ability. How the hell did he do that? I've never seen anything like it.
Azuna would throw herself against the Saiyan in anger, and they had an abysmal fight, but Azuna was able to hit the Saiyan with another blow, which would make him leave the place and hit against some rocks. It can't be. He gave me another blow. In spite of using the Demon's Rage, his blows still affect me in the same way, even though now I'm faster and stronger.
You're still withstanding my blows. I'm very surprised. Tell me, how you got all that power? The first blow had to have left you almost dead.
At that moment, Azuna would see Goku's eyes and realize something.
No way. So that was it. You also possess the grace of the celestial deities. I saw it in your eyes. From a distance, it's almost impossible to see, but when I look closely enough, I could see that tiny symbol in your eyes. This is only possessed by beings who have obtained the grace of the celestial deities.
I don't understand. What's that woman talking about?
Damn, you made the deal with them too. Damn it. I guess in exchange you had to give them your soul, and you'll have to do everything they ask you to do, just like I did millions of years ago.
I don't get it. What deal's that woman talking about? Like selling her soul to who? Who are those celestial deities she talks so much about? So you noticed, eh? Surprising. You could see that tiny mark in my eyes. Damn, why did she have to notice it? I wanted to finish her off.
I don't quite understand about the deal, but why do you say that, Goku? Why can't you finish her off?
One of the things that are forbidden is for beings with heavenly grace to fight each other. That would be punished terribly by the heavenly deities. They're repulsed by such behavior.
No, Saiyan, this fight will not end here because of that. I came here to kill them. They will not realize this, I'm sure. I will finish them off by all means.
I see. Then you won't mind breaking the rules. Well, I'll finish you off. They would continue fighting, but Azuna at that moment would do a secret technique, which made everyone see Goku as his enemy. Goku would realize that his friends were looking at him strangely, and he would say, "What's going on with you guys? What's wrong with you guys? Why this change of attitude? The hell's going on?" While this was happening, in an unknown place, one of the celestial deities would say, "Apparently, 2 guys have broken the rules. Did they really think we wouldn't notice? They'll have to pay for it."